What's good, y'all? We back with another episode.
Yes, sir.
We got my boy, my dad in the building today.
What's up, man?
Culturally Organic. We here. We chopping it up. We gonna get into the story. We gonna get into the slow bop. We gonna get into what's next.
Okay.
We gonna get into the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
It's your boy. I'm the host, Young Fresh. You know what I'm saying? We switching it up a little bit. I know y'all see me doing my thing and rapping and all that, whatever. But look, we running this show now, and it's gonna be a new platform, a new place where the young talent, the current talent, the talent that's already succeeding and already out of there come and talk, tell their story. You know what I mean? Chop up some culture topics with us, and just, you know what I mean? It's a place this home. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This home. I want this to feel like home for everybody, and I want you to feel comfortable, and we're gonna get right into it. So, my first question for you is, where you from? You know, we from New York. You gotta ask, where you from?
Alright, to be truthful, right? It's confusing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was born in Harlem Hospital.
Okay,
right?
okay.
But I technically lived in Fordham,
Mm-hmm.
the Bronx, until around, I want to say 4th grade.
Okay.
And then we had moved to Long Island. My mother and my stepfather moved to Long Island.
What part?
Valley Stream.
Okay.
So from 4th grade to damn near, college, the end of college, I lived in Valley Stream. So I tell everybody I'm from Valley Stream, but like, you know, some people be like, you're from the Bronx. It's like, nigga, I wasn't outside in 4th grade.
Nah, I agree. I think you was probably raised in the Bronx a little bit, but you grew up.
Yeah, I really grew up in Valley Stream.
Yeah, nah, for sure. But so how was that? Like coming up, like how was Valley Stream type?
It was. I want to say it was different. Like, cause I can remember being in the Bronx. You know, not being able to go outside certain times. You know, like even getting into fights. Like I used to be a very angry child. Like good grades. Like I still got the valedictorian stuff from like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade. But I had the merits. Being in private school and Catholic school and shit.
You went to private school and Catholic school?
Yeah, I went to Mount Pleasant Christian Academy, and then I went to Manhattan Christian Academy.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, I went to Catholic school too. I went to prep.
Yeah,
that's everybody. Niggas know me. Whoever went to prep, niggas know me.
That's tough.
And I went to prep school in PA too. I played ball and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no. So this is later on.
Yeah. Facts.
See, when I went to Long Island, it was public school. But then I transferred to private school.
Okay.
I went to Valley Stream South, and then I transferred to Lawrence Woodmere Academy.
And that's in Rockaway, right? That's like far.
It's Woodmere, but it's close. It's like literally
right there,
5-10 minutes away from Far
So growing up, right? Like I know you into like the, you know, you do your comedian thing. Yeah. Funny nigga. I ain't gonna lie, it's just a funny nigga right here.
Good looking.
I ain't gonna lie. I know you do your comedian thing, but like what you like that was always in you, or like you like when you was younger, what you used to do like when you was younger, like.
And I think I was always the class clown, so it's like.
So it was natural type shit.
Yeah, because being a young kid, I was always, you know, wanted to be funny in class. So we go to Long Island, because, you know, my mom went to a different environment, Fordham was tough, whatever. We go to a different environment, it's like, the kids is different. Like, they not as aggressive.
Nah, facts.
So I'm
changed a little bit.
You know, I'm making jokes, and it's like, I'm talking about certain things.
Be yourself.
Exactly. And it's like, half of them can't even relate to it, but they're laughing. Because it's like, oh, this kid is different. You feel me? So it's like, I always like that, like making the kids laugh. You know, just, not even just kids, being around the adults, because I always like to be around the older people and see if I can get them to laugh. So yeah.
You used to make the family laugh and shit?
All the time.
And I ain't gonna lie, my brother, a funny ass nigga, that's his main shit. Like, he really be having a family week, I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's why
no matter what. Thanksgiving.
But that's where it starts. I feel like for any type of comedian or funny nigga.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so, like, you ever play sports or like?
Oh yeah. When I went to South, I played, I did wrestling. When I went to South, it was like, I did like 7th and 8th grade basketball, whatever. 9th grade, I did wrestling, because I was doing kickboxing at the time. It was, you know what I mean?
Martial arts and shit.
Yeah, it's like I started, it was some kid, it was a kid during my high school, whatever, like, I got into a fight with him over my girlfriend.
What?
Whatever, yeah.
What?
His name, he was from Lawton, his name was Azir.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I heard he got ran out of Lawton or some shit like that. Yeah, funny story, right? Nah, it's a funny story, right? But yeah, I beat him up. Long story short, this is gonna get crazy because his name's gonna have to come back when I tell you about how niggas that be your mans be fake. Yeah. So basically, I spanked this nigga. You feel me? Over a hoe ass girl, which is funny because she's connected, like she's family, to another nigga who damn near connected to somebody. This world is crazy. You feel me? But basically, you know, I beat the nigga up. My mom was like, fighting in school, we didn't come out here for that. You know what? I'm gonna put your ass in something. She put me in Muay Thai kickboxing right there in Valley Stream. It was right by a barbershop or whatever. I don't even know if they still there. But
your mama love her. Look, we came from that.
She wasn't
we
playing.
not going on.
Oh no, she wasn't playing. And she taught me a lesson through that.
My mother ain't play that shit either. I ain't even gonna hold you.
I was getting my ass beat.
She ain't play that shit.
I'm talking. I went in there thinking I had the hands. Niggas was.
I was still bad though.
Shit
I
out
used to
of me.
do mad shit, but it's alright.
That's what I'm saying. I'd still be bad, but then she'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's alright. You got kickboxing this Saturday," and them niggas will fuck me up until I had to give them shits up. So you know, basically, I did that wrestling in 9th grade because I wanted to, you know, also. I felt like wrestling would help with grappling when it came to Muay Thai or whatever, so, you know, blah, blah, blah. When I transferred to Lawrence Whitman Academy, I played basketball. Because I went to stay in shit for basketball, because I think I was going to be the next Kyrie, you know, hoop dreams.
What position you played in ball?
Point guard. Okay. But I really, honestly, I kind of wanted to force myself to play point guard, but I really played the two.
I was about to say, because I ain't going to lie. I heard you say Kyrie, but I had to act, because I'm like, you know, like, and with ball, it's like you'll have your own vision for yourself.
Yeah,
but what you actually good at, it's
exactly.
like it's different. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think actually like what position you played.
I started as the one, but definitely when it comes time for varsity was 2 and 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you play all the way through high school.
Yeah, and cross country. I was the.
You know track too?
I was the leading.
He said no. He said 12 not catching. I said he getting track. I was
trying to stay in shape. I also did soccer because my senior year, my basketball coach was a soccer coach, and he's like, listen, we don't have a goalie. Like all other players was nice. Like that's what they did. We're not forcing an attack to be a goalie. He like, yo, hold it down. I bet I got you. And I'm so like I don't know soccer, so I was the leading goalie, stopper, whatever. Like I was the #1 goalie in the league for that year. We beat the powerhouse.
On some first try shit?
Yeah, on some first year shit. Or the most saves or whatever. I got a newspaper article or whatever. We beat Lehigh, and then
oh yeah, Lehigh was heavy in Long Island.
My sister, it's funny. My little sister go to Lehigh now.
Yeah.
I texted her the other day. I'm like, yo, Melo's son going to your school. She said, boy, I already know. He's sitting at my table.
He transferred. He transferred from
yes.
That's culture.
He's sitting at my
update.
Excuse me.
Lil Mello, what's his name? Cayenne, right?
Yeah.
That Cayenne Anthony. He just transferred from CTK.
You feel me? That's a big move. I said, you need to.
I ain't know that.
What you mean he's sitting at your table? You need to go sit at another table. You go do some homework.
Nah, no.
You feel me?
Alright, so then, okay, so I got a little bit of background from mom. She ain't really play. You feel me? What about pops?
My biological father?
Yeah.
It was weird. It's like he was only kind of in my life when I was like in the Bronx, like probably like first 3 years. I want to say because my mom met my stepfather. I want to say probably when I was around 3, because I know they got married by the time I was. Whoa, I'm bugging. I'm mixing 3 with the grade. She met my mom when I was my stepfather met my mom when I was probably around like third grade.
Okay, so you probably like 9.
Yeah, I'm bugging. Right? Yeah,
nah, we just want to get. You
feel me? My pops was in my life like heavy kind of when I was young, but then my mom remarried, did her thing, and she moved. And it's like he wasn't kind of like through like those teenage years, he wasn't really there. But he would like he was like he's from the Bronx, like he was just like a Bronx pop, like he's still calling to check up, like he's sending. You gonna send some Air Forces, some ACGs. You feel me? But as a kid, I still wanted him to be there. But it's like
I was gonna ask you that. I ain't gonna lie. I was about to say how you felt about like him not being there, but being monetary, like making sure you Gucci, but not really being there. Like how that felt like.
I felt like he could have did more, cause it's like. My mom and my stepfather really did a lot. They did a lot to where it's like... So you feel just that pop's heavy to this day? Yeah. Nah, I feel you. It's weird, because it's like it's a lot of growth that I had to do. Because at the end of the day, from the growing up, everything is good. Like, they doing everything, but it's like, when it's time for you to turn a man, at the end of the day, it's
you see shit differently. I agree with that.
I'm not looking. As an 18-year-old, you're not looking at how your stepfather feels, and that probably was the problem.
As a man, you're not looking as a man. You being sympathetic.
Yeah, it's like, yo, bro, like you're not my dad. Everything is just not my dad.
But that's not
even though you damn near
you is my dad.
You call me a car. You didn't do this.
But when you
like don't scold, you not my dad. You can't.
Cause you want at a young age, you know, everybody in them teenage ages, you want what you want to do, rebel, right?
Exactly.
You want to prove you're a man or you're a woman or whatever, and everybody out there, all the kids that's watching and all that. I mean, like, when you growing up, you know you going through change and all that. You wanna make your choices yourself, but don't understand. Like you gotta understand, like, and don't forget that who's there for you. You gotta respect. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta respect for sure, and you gotta appreciate that shit too.
That's what it was.
Yeah, alright.
My dad kind of he came back, like he was more so in my life when I got kicked out, which is good. It's like
okay. So we gonna get into that a little bit later.
Yeah,
we'll get into that a little bit later. Alright. So after high school, what you like? You thought about college?
It's funny because I really wanted to go. Alright, so I got a letter from Albright. It's a school in Pennsylvania. And it was a basketball.
I know about Albright. That's funny. Hoop Group used to be at Albright. All the hoopers know Hoop Group used to be at Albright. And if you was a hooper, you know you played at Albright one time. I ain't gonna lie. If you was a hooper, you know you played out. And they used to have the dorms and shit. Sometimes they had, my team used to stay in the hotel because we was fake. We thought we was in prep school and all that, so we had a low budget. You know what I'm saying? A low baby budget, so we used to stay in the hotel and shit. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, Albright's heavy. But
that was my only basketball letter, and it wasn't even like a full scholarship letter. It was like we see your work. Send us some tape. You feel me? Like, we see you working, send us some tape. And I'm over here like, send me tape.
Make us more interesting.
You feel me? Like, what? If you see me working, why I gotta send you tape? Motherfucker, what tape? But yeah, so basically I knew I wasn't going to play no college ball.
Okay.
So I was just like, fuck it, I'll go to whatever school, gives me the most money. So I got into Fordham, St. John's. Like, I got into good schools.
That's fine. St. John's right here.
Yeah, I got into a lot of
Queens, St. John's in New York.
I got into a lot of good schools. But then I chose St. Francis. Because basically my mom was telling me, like, nigga, real shit, you got siblings. Like, you're not about to pay all that money. You're going to have to be smart about it. So it's like, you could go to Hofstra. Like, you can, like, yes, it's good you got into Fordham. Yes, it's good you got all the schools, but they're not giving you enough to where, like, you can be there comfortable. You feel me? And I'm not a selfish nigga. You're right. I do got siblings. You feel me? So it's like, I'm going to choose a school that does give me the most money. I'm not going to Nassau, though. Because it's like, I have nothing wrong with Nassau, but that's all my friends. Most of my friends was there, so it's like,
I ain't gonna lie, no. I know I went out of school for a lot of schools, like college, high school shit, but I feel like Nassau for New York niggas is just like the worst. Like
it's 13th grade, bro.
Yeah, you know like Nassau, it's like the continue high school in New York. Like everybody go to Nassau, like and so I get it. Like in the space where it's like, I ain't going to Nassau.
And it was a high thing. It's like, oh, I just got into Fordham. What do you mean Nassau? Like, nah. So I was like, you know what? The most money, technically, when you thought about it, it was St. Francis. St. John's gave me like a $27,000 scholarship, but it was still like 20 bands left to pay.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, them D1 schools, they be like 45K, 60K.
Yeah, bro.
Them type of loans. Sally Mae.
Feel me?
Sally Mae for all my college people, you know what I'm saying?
And I couldn't, and that was the thing, I couldn't get financial.
Unless you get that scholarship, you gotta get that scholarship.
And that's what it was, I couldn't get financial aid. Because I live with my stepfather and my mom. I don't live with my father. So like, what my parents make, which is my stepfather and my mom, it's like, nigga, what you mean financial aid? Yeah. So St. Francis gave me a $20,000 scholarship. St. Francis at the time was only like $26,000, whatever. It was nothing.
You was good at school, like
academically, yeah.
My fault, child. Yeah. Were you smart? Yeah. Were you interested in school? Like,
I definitely was interested in school. The only things is, I'm not gonna lie, because it's like I'm older now. When it came to high school, I definitely was great in school, but when I transferred to private school, it was way easier for me to get good grades, if you know what I mean. Like, I did a lot.
Yeah, I feel like me going to both, because I went to public school up into high school. Like, I went to public school all the way 9th grade. In 9th grade, I played ball, so play ball, you go to Catholic school, private school, right? So when I went to Catholic school, private school, it was like, the difference was the work was probably heavier, but it was like more family environment, so you could kind of cheat. Like, I don't want to snitch on myself.
What you mean kind of cheat? Teachers is helping you.
Yeah,
teachers like, listen,
it's kind of easy a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, right. You know what I mean? Like, listen. You know what I mean? You don't gotta listen. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You come at the class, I help you. And then
you want extra credit?
I ain't gonna front. I didn't really fail too much class in the high school.
But that's the thing. I wasn't not trying. Like, I always did my homework. But like certain, like physics, come on. Like, I probably got like a B in physics when I shouldn't have gotten a B in physics. You feel me? I'm gonna be honest. But like, it is what it is. I did what I had to do, make people laugh.
Nah, so you graduated high school, right? Yeah. You knew your situations for college. What decision you made after that?
I didn't get to graduate college because I got kicked out right before my senior year.
What school you went to?
Oh, St. Francis.
Oh, you said that. My fault. You went to St. Francis. Okay, so you was commuting or you was staying on campus?
Commuting, because it's Brooklyn.
It's Brooklyn. St. Francis, Brooklyn. Okay, D1 shit. I think I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay.
And I met Keith at St. Francis. Keith Entertainment. And he had his own apartment out there.
Who that?
He's another comedian. That's like my brother now.
Okay, shout out Keith Entertainment.
Yeah,
Alright, shout out Keith Entertainment and all that. Alright, so you went to St. Francis, you ain't finished, and then so what you got kicked out? What you got kicked out for? Let's talk about it.
You want to be honest? I had a
we at. Look where we at.
Alright, listen.
Look where we
I'm
at.
gonna be honest, because I don't like to dwell on the past.
Okay,
You know, but
okay,
it's a podcast. We're being honest. For the culture, in case any other kids is going through this. You feel me?
That's what we talking. We talk about. This is what I like to say. I like to say it's not a loss if you learn.
Real shit.
You feel me? If you lose and you lose again, then it's a loss because you're not learning. Life is about learning and growing from that lesson and then not making the same mistake. You feel me? So let's talk about that.
Now, at the time, I just finished junior year, right? No, whoa. I just finished sophomore year, excuse me.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're about 20 at this time.
Yeah. Got my car, Infiniti G35. I'm feeling like the man. My GPA at the time was like 3.2, 3.3.
Okay.
Feel me? It was Gucci. So I should have no problem as to why I can have a great summer. Right? I hear that.
Right.
GPA, this is at the end of sophomore year.
You said 3 point something?
3 point something GPA.
Alright, so if anybody don't know, you don't know the number scale, 3 point something is 3.0 is a B average. So he had over a 3. Yeah, I was tough. But he had over a 3 average, you know what I mean? So I mean he's almost about B plus, almost in the A range, basically.
Damn near A minus.
He's smart, right?
You know, damn near A minus.
Having a great collegiate educational career.
You
You know
know
what I'm saying? Okay, let's talk about it. Okay.
However, I had a lot of freedom. I've had freedom since like 15, 16 because you live in Long Island. It's
my
not
mom
the
was
hood.
the same way.
It's not the hood. I was outside 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
I'm from Queens, but my mom always just like, if you want company, ask me, and I'll let you know what I'm saying. We set it up, and you have company type.
Like that.
I ain't gonna lie, I was blessed in that way.
So by the time I'm 20, I don't think freedom is being revoked. Because it's like I've been free since 15, 16, you feel me? So it's like I'm outside a lot, and I feel like because it was a new thing, it was like, I guess, a growth thing with me and my parents. Now that I look at it, it's like, oh, you're 20, or no, you're 19 now. Yeah, you're 19 now, you're 20, you're about to turn 20. It's the summer, yeah, you got your own car, yeah, you got grades, but you're in a toxic relationship. You're always arguing.
I was in a toxic relationship when I was 22.
And it's like, as a kid, you don't want to hear, not a kid, but I'm not trying to hear that from
you. You want to be a man
at
at 20. So we talking about teenagers want to be a man. Imagine at 20. Now you think you figured it out.
You feel me? It's like, yo, yeah, I'm going to work. I got the grades, right? I
I'm getting
money. Yeah, like, why you care?
Now I'm realizing at the age, I'm realizing now, right? I'm a little older. I ain't even gonna say my age, but I'm gonna say more than a half a decade older. But now I'm older. At that time, when I'm getting money, I ain't had no bills. You know
that's why, because it's like,
so money
you don't
felt like it
look
was
like
more,
it,
but once you got bills, it's like
you don't look
really
at it
gotta
from their way. You're just looking at it as you gave me freedom.
50K ain't nothing when you got bills. You know what I'm saying? Like life gets different a little bit. Life gets a little different.
And I think the main problem was they thought, oh, you think you're grown and. You know,
but they coming from that stance, so they already know that. Well,
exactly.
we figure out. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what it is. I didn't know what it was to struggle technically, and I didn't know what bills and It's like the only thing I was paying probably was my phone bill, like, and that was it. I was just making good money. I was union plumber under my stepfather.
That's tough.
Great. So it's like I'm making good money for a 19-year-old.
Step pops.
Yeah, that ass. So it's like he hooked it up. That's why I can't say I don't fuck with him. Like he dead ass held it down way more than he should have. You feel me? But at the end of the day, it's like, you feel me, niggas butt heads. It's like you coming in the crib at damn near every day, 5 a.m. Then you having arguments with this girl. You always with this girl. She like spends more time with your siblings. I'm 19, my siblings is 7. What are we gonna talk about? Like, I don't know. You feel me? Like real shit. And it's like, you move a little different. It's like you think you grown, get out the house. And that's just what it is. You think you grown, get out the house.
So so this happened at the same time. So when you were sophomore in college. You kicked out of school and you get kicked out of the crib?
No, I didn't get kicked out of school. This was the summer after sophomore. So now my school is technically. I'm on break. I'm on break. So I'm on summer break. I'm thinking.
But your folks is paying for school.
And I'm thinking my junior year already got paid for. Now this is how my school, my credit score, and like everything with that is good. That's why you should have a good credit score and everything. Because I went to school junior year with no home, thinking my parents paid for school. And they still let me go to class just because I never was late with a school payment. They thought of it as, oh, he'll probably just pay at the end of the semester. because I wasn't on no.
So you went to school the
classes.
whole junior year?
Yeah, I went to school the whole junior year. So
shout out to St. Francis. At least they let you get 1 year because it was your senior. You
the first semester.
You just had to pay for your degree.
The first semester, they wasn't like after the first semester, they wasn't gonna let me come back until I paid for that first semester.
Oh,
so that's when I went home.
Oh wow.
I had to show them like, yo, I still want to go to school. Y'all kicked me out for nothing, basically. I'm not even with the girl no more. Like, so, but they don't understand. Now when I come home, I'm not the same Lamont. I'm not the Lamont who was silver spoon fed. I was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, you went through different shit.
I had to fight.
I went through that too.
It's
funny because
you feel me? Like,
it's funny, and it's funny because this interview is about Brody, but every time you talk about shit, remind me of myself. And around that time, I used to live in Trenton. You know what I'm saying? We from the town. Like, fuck am I doing in Trenton? Like, I'm living in Trenton with my shorty, and you know what I mean? Like, no family around. Like, so by the time I come back around, like when I had a hard time after that, I come back to the spot in Queens. I'm a different kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man now. Like I done went through certain shit where I had to, you know. And me and my family had this conversation. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you go through certain shit that makes you who you are, and nobody can take back what you saw with your eyes or what you went through. Like, and nobody, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wasn't there. That's what you experienced, and that's how it sculpted you. You feel me? So I definitely get that, 100%.
And that's basically why I didn't finish senior year. Because I went back to work with my step-pops, but it's like, I'm still a different Lamont. I'm the Lamont who had to damn near struggle, who wasn't in the crib with y'all, so now I already feel like y'all don't fuck with me. You feel me? So it's like,
chip on yourself
so it's like, I'ma just, you know, it's like little shit y'all do. You feel me? It's little shit that goes on in the house.
You know, had to leave again.
You feel me? So it's like, I'm not really in the house no more. Now it's, this nigga never in the house. So now it's a repeat thing. Alright, get out the house again. Since you never home. It's like, well, I get out the house again, I want to go back to school. I'm about to graduate. Take some time off work. If you really want to graduate, work, and then you'll pay for it yourself. And once they said it, it was like, you know what, you're right. But then again, copy. Because let me work hard right now and I touch 20K, I'm not giving that to the school. I'm not. Because if I was able to make that 20K in a year, or in like a month, or 2 months, or 3 months, or whenever I made the 20K, right? And that
I'm still not giving it back.
I'm looking at it in my account. Why the fuck am I giving it straight to them? If I didn't find out some keys, you feel me? I could go back later, but I'm doing some things now. Now I'm really gonna, you know, copy. And that's just what it was. And it took me some time, it took probably until like COVID for me to get like back to that family oriented thing. And it was really for my siblings. Because it was like I had to go through a lot of maturity and like realization, putting myself in other people's shoes, and then being the bigger person. You feel me? Because like my mom is gangster. You feel me? Like she's very corporate, she's very intelligent, graduated college in 3 years, like master's, blah blah blah.
So she's not really playing. She's not taking no.
Like.
But you gotta realize that's why I be trying to tell. Like I ain't gonna lie. I know we go through the whole strong black woman shit, but I be fake standing up for them because it's like they go through a lot. It's hard to understand. Like how America looks at us. It's hard to understand us.
It's hard to understand them.
You feel me? So like they're the reflection of us, respectfully. Like so, I get it. Like, but I kind of like I learned to accept people for who they are and learn if you just won't deal with them or not. And that's just I mean, it's tough with your parents because it's like you know you want to be like that. You give them the crutch. That's my mom. That's my dad. I got a great relationship with my mom. So I'm not talking about me personally, but it's like I get it. You feel me? At the same time. Word.
So it took some time, but we good now. You feel me? Like,
I know y'all good. I could tell. Nah. From what we was talking about before, I could tell, and it's not like a energy where it's like I already know. I could tell, and that's why you're able to talk about it too. Because if y'all wasn't good, maybe you wasn't. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be like, yeah, bro, not talking about that, bro. You feel me? Like, so
I'll be like, nah, mom, cool.
So alright, so after that phase, where you went, like when no more crib, no more mama love.
I was working and throwing parties.
Okay.
For a team called About Last Night, who just recently did some snake shit. But we going, you feel me? But basically, I was throwing parties. I'm not trying to talk down on niggas because that's not really my shit. But like at the time, you feel me? I was way more outside than them. So it's like I bought a lot of collateral. And I bought a lot. I was a great asset for the team. It started off with me being the biggest ticket seller. Like I'm saying, probably like the second highest ticket seller with them would be like 30 tickets. I was at 100, 120, 150. So it was
really
like
double lapping niggas.
You feel me? So I had to like grow type shit. But when you think about it now, when you put yourself in them shoes and you know how business work, when you think about it, it's like if I was selling more tickets than the CEO and then I should have been getting more money than I was even within that first time. But there's growing pains, so it's fine. I took that on the hop. I became the CMO because obviously I showed my worth.
CMO is what?
Chief Marketing Officer.
Okay, it's Chief Marketing. Okay.
You feel me? So basically,
one thing I gotta tell everybody watching. One thing about a question, it's stupid if you don't ask it. You know what I mean? Like,
it's a fact.
If y'all don't know, I'm saying, like, I'm not saying that I didn't know what a CMO is, but I'm just making sure that everybody else knows what a CMO is. Okay?
Nah, that's a fact. So my job, literally, as that was to do what they did. You know, help invest, and then we get the money after. We pay whatever little promoters for their ticket sales, just like I was the little promoter at them. So then now I'm seeing how it worked. And it's like, at the time I'm watching and I'm looking and it's like, well, damn, if I was selling this much tickets back then, fake we should have gave me some more money. But it's cool, you know, like it is what it is. So we just throwing parties, everything was cool. You feel me? Everything was cool and gravy. I'm out the house, like this is what I gotta do. We throwing a lot of parties, I'm going to work, like, and that's just what it is. You feel me? I'm paying off debt, like a lot of shit. You feel me? Just dealing with struggle in life, like you know, a good 2 years, cause that shit you don't solve that shit. And the thing is, it's like I a great heart, so I wasn't into like scamming and shit. So it was like I'm gonna get it the right way. So you know, that's just what it was.
That's tougher. That's definitely I'll give you that. That's tougher. Not taking. That's like when niggas. That's when you in gym class. You gotta do 20 laps. You ain't cut no corners.
No corners, bro. It's like damn.
Everybody else cutting corners. Look,
niggas
hey,
eating.
You watching everybody cut corners too?
Yo, yeah, I'm right hand man.
Some of your homies is cutting at the half court line real fast. Look, he said, look, they wanna look at it. Look,
I'm talking.
They wanna the other way. Look, I got a head. Look,
bro, I'm talking me and Keese is in the crib starving, and we got mans that's doing 20 packs every day, and we not asking for nothing. We not even asking them to teach us sauce. We just like, yo, bro,
we gonna get
on parties. We gonna drop these skits, and hopefully we be famous. I'm talking like niggas. I fake think I'm naive for that. You feel me? Cause I fake could have been
So
doing
when the skit started before the parties?
It fake started in college while I was out the crib.
Okay.
Cause I was
right at the same time as the skits and the party.
Exactly.
Okay, got it.
So everything came together, and now the way I thought about it,
so that came from naturally just
being myself. Yeah.
Class clown.
Yeah.
I'm funny nigga.
Everybody in school was like,
I'm gonna make the whole gram laugh.
That's all. Everybody in college.
You TikTok now?
Yeah, but I just got my 3rd TikTok deleted.
And we gonna talk about the 3rd gram deleted.
Yo,
your 3rd gram. This shit is heavy.
They delete me for everything, bro.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy. So, alright, so you start doing parties. Like, so how was that party scene? Like, was it?
Party scene was lit. I was bringing damn near all my friends from Long Island to parties, and that's why I was selling a lot of tickets. Like, half of them parties was the Long Island kids. Half of them parties was the Queens kids that I knew, and then, you know, it would be the Union kids they knew. Like, I'm not about to act like they didn't bring people out. Like, yeah, they brought people out, but the majority of the people that they brought out, even though they brought people out, they knew me. Like, I was an outside kid. You feel me? And that's just what it is. I always want to be outside, sports, this, that, and third. I was at a Hofstra program for an STE program, robotics, science, math. Like, you just meet people doing mad shit. And I was able to, you know, I'm like, fuck it. If I could do skits, and I bring people to the party, everybody that comes to the party gonna know me for throwing the party and doing my skits. So then they can watch the skits too.
2 birds in 1 stone.
2 birds in 1 stone. So my shit is growing, I'm doing that.
That's like being a rapper and throwing parties, or being a DJ, you throw parties.
You feel me? It helps. You feel me? It's just one hand in hand and hand in hand in hand. And niggas is obviously, yo, you helping out, you lit. So that's just what it was for like 2-3 years. Parties, skits, working, regular job, you feel me? Trying to get, you know, just doing extra shit, using my gram to get money. Like, promotions, this and the third, and then I made the slow bop song.
Hold on, close that door, bro. Cause that shit is fake, giving us like a drive. I forgot a little bit colder. Yeah, I see you doing your hand. I'm like, it was a little bit warm and shit. Alright, Gucci. Cause I wanted to bring out a good point. You said the slow bop song. I didn't forget. Editing wise. Alright, so with the slow bop song, right? Like matter of fact, we gonna get to the slow bop song, but how the whole slow bop vibe started? Like, how you even think of that? Like,
alright, so it's like my brother. I call him
kind of self-explanatory because I ain't know why. He said without even slow bop, I don't know how to slow bop before, so I know what the slow bop is. You know, but that's a
funny story. Alright, so what slow bop is basically is my man's made this up. My right hand man's, I basically call him my older brother. His name is Bam. He made this shit up one time. We was just talking about bitches. You feel me? He like, yo, I need a bitch to give me some giraffe neck. You feel me? Some bop ski, some slow bop. And I was just weak. I'm like, nah, what you mean slow bop? He like, slow bop, nigga, the neck, like, you know that slow good neck? And then they just throw your shit. I'm just visionarily, like, I'm over here like,
nigga with the Mars.
I'm over here like, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I mean somebody. So now I'm in the phone hitting bitches like, yo, can I get some slow bop, and bitches is like, what are you even talking about? What? Like, Lamont, be real. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make this shit go one day. And he like, bro, hell yeah, take that shit. If anybody can make it go, you. I remember like yesterday, he like, bro, if anybody can make this world go, it's you. Don't even tell niggas I told you about this shit. He like, if niggas ever ask me and you tell niggas I told you, I'm telling them you're lying. I'm like, nah, bro, fuck it. I get in the stew, mad hot. Nigga, I record the slow bop song. So I mean, just mad hot. I'm thinking
that shit was one of the Follow Me be, right?
Yeah.
He said slow bop me. I ain't gonna lie. I might have to drop it on the app. I may have to drop it. On here just this.
Oh yeah.
He said I had to drop it in the clip so niggas.
You feel me? You got it, you know?
Yeah.
I had to.
Cause I ain't gonna lie. I heard that on the gram back then when they had dropped. You know? I ain't gonna lie. It was definitely getting shared. It was definitely getting shared. It was one of those.
It was crazy. I didn't think it was gonna go like how it went. Cause mad Chicago niggas was streaming it.
What?
And I didn't know that Ali Us was from Chicago. The Follow Me people, like follow the people.
Oh, right?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
And then a lot of Chicago people was hitting me like, yo, this is house music vibes. You got dropped on Apple Music. I'm like, bro, I didn't get the beat cleared. And they're never gonna clear it, so it's only gonna be on SoundCloud. So yeah, the shit just blew up on SoundCloud. I didn't do a video till like a year later, bro. Like a dumbass. But it still helped, cause doing a video a year later helped.
So if anybody ain't tapping to the video, go tap into the video. It's out on
YouTube.
So go tap in. My dad. Slow by me, so y'all can see what the vibe is. You know what I'm saying? What Brody puts, you know what I'm saying? This the message from Brody. This is what we need the shorties to do. The ladies that's tapping in and everybody. You know what I'm saying? The ladies.
What slow bop is it's the proper way to ask a female for some head. Ladies are tired of you saying, suck my dick, bitch. Give me some head, ho. What's up with the neck? They don't want that. That's not making their pussy wet. You slide up her head now, you know. So with that slow bop. I'm telling you, the pussy gonna jump at you. You want it right now? I'm telling you. I done got some slow bop in the rental car. You know, it's a great feeling. Shit. But you know this ain't our car for you to be doing this. Just, this is it. This that slow. Yep. This that slow bop.
I'm jagged accent. It's that slow.
You know it?
Nah, that's funny as shit. Alright, so look. Alright, so you started the slow bop shit, you got that shit going. That shit's still going crazy. I be seeing you doing the skits with the models and shit and that shit. So
I'm trying to turn it into like legitimacy.
Yeah, what's your vibe with that? What's your vision for the whole thing?
I turned it into LLC in 2020.
Okay.
As a
congratulations, we gonna cut that up.
Yeah, good luck. And I first registered it as a retail trade company because I wanted to give out shirts.
So anybody know who LLC is? That's a business. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to be like everybody know whatever we talking about. I'm gonna get down to whatever we talking about. LLC is that he started up a limited liability corporation to make himself, if anything went wrong with whatever he's doing, it kind of will protect him. and basically he owns what he's doing, and it's a way also to file your taxes on what you're doing as well. So
it helps.
Yeah,
it helps. Man. I gotta pull my CPA.
He can write off a lot of things. He you know what I mean? He can get an EIN. He can do a lot of things like that. So
a lot of shit.
That's
business, but like that's
why I clapped it up for that.
That's what I'm in the process of doing right now. So that year I got everything, but I turned into retail trade company. And what I wanted to do for 2 years was just focus on like the promotion of the company. So that's what I did. Like 2 years I took the loss or whatever and just mad money on like merch. Everybody put like influencers in the merch. Right now I like basically past 3 months I just changed it into a social media marketing consultancy. I mean not social media excuse me, a marketing consultancy, and it has different subcategories. Okay. So it has the social media marketing subcategories that I have people on, and then right now we're about to in the future very soon we're gonna open up a studio. So it's gonna be so hopefully with the business funding, because that's the thing.
Where we're at though? What you thinking?
Brooklyn.
Okay, that's what's up.
Brooklyn.
All right. BK, I got a new studio coming.
You feel me? But I wanted it to be like, recording studio, but then also a film studio. Because it's like I'm into music and I'm also into the comedy and the acting, so I kind of wanted to
space. So you want to keep it open, for sure.
So I can use, and then anybody else can use, really. Like any content creators, they come, they use it for anything. Skits, this and third, the scene for their show, blah, blah, blah. And then, the other half, there's a studio for artists. So it's like, that's trying to turn
that's super dope.
Trying to turn a passion into acid. You know what I mean? Like, what you doing, bro? You feel me? Like,
I think that's super dope. I ain't even gonna lie. So we talked about the skits, we talked about the slow bop. So you said you was doing parties, and what you still doing parties or?
Nah, I'm done with. Well, not that I'm done with parties. I'm done with that party team, cause basically I was beefing with certain other promoters, whatever you want to call them. And I wouldn't really say beef because in the end we find out like beef is real beef. You feel me? Them niggas just like dug, cop plea, shit like that. So it wasn't beef, it was disagreements. You know, and based off of disagreements, I was able to see like my partners basically was kind of moving funny. So it's like growing up, I've been through a lot of shit. This and third, I'm not pussy, and I'm not gonna say my partners is pussy, but when the going gets tough, they made certain choices. You feel me? And like they tried to mask it with, oh, it's for money. We're not doing. If you put money over loyalty, then I know what's up.
Yeah, for sure.
That's just what it was.
Man, if loyalty's over money, I mean, if money's over loyalty, then you'll see it early.
Exactly.
So make sure when you see it early, you nip that in the bud. You know what I mean? Because when it's too late, it might hurt. You know what I mean? It might be for the big piece of the pie.
Oh yeah, and they have the bro. I'm talking like we was doing New Year's parties, everything together. I'm a very spiritual nigga, so I look at signs. I start beefing with one nigga. I don't really want to say that nigga name because he's so pussy, and I don't want him to get clout because he's fake. Like he got more followers than me, blah blah blah. So somebody gonna say.
Listen, man.
All right, so I had a disagreement with Playboy Just. Right? It's a pussy ass.
I don't know who niggas is.
Pussy ass.
But I'm a fair nigga. I will give niggas the chance to speak their piece.
Yeah.
But you get the first take.
Yeah, I definitely get the first take. You feel me? I'm not gonna get into details. He's very much pussy. Like there's a lot of stories, this and third. I'm not gonna get into. Like he can speak on it whether he wants to. Niggas know what's up. You feel me? And a lot of eyewitnesses.
Where's he from?
He's from Queens, if I'm not mistaken. Like, good kid, you feel me?
I'm from Queens too.
Good kid. Like, I brought up, like I said, great. I did my homework. I did what I needed to do. He most likely did the same. He went to, I know a lot about him and he doesn't know that. Because I have family that's really like that. I have family that went to school with him. Martin Van Buren. And it's like,
I know about Van.
You feel me? And my cousins that was in that school and my friends that was in that school tearing shit up, they know you as a nigga that was not tearing shit up. So when he was like a tough guy, when this static happened, it was like I was really on goal, but you know, at the time I'm low, I'm homeless, So it's like, oh, it's the broke nigga beefing with Justin. You know, the broke niggas gonna take the L's on that, publicly. Instead of I felt like my teammates or my team really being there for me. The only niggas who was really there for me was my bros, like Peace Entertainment, Stone, you feel me, Speedy, Like they was on time and like, yo, bro, fuck that. They was telling me to stop fucking with about last night at that time, cause they like, yo, bro. You gotta understand.
So this they call About Last Night.
That's what the team's called.
Okay.
About Last Night. And they telling me, yo, bro, you gotta stop fucking with them. They sitting there throwing parties with niggas. They at the time, you know, your ops. They throwing parties with your ops. Niggas is calling you homeless, calling you a bum. These your mans. Why they still throwing parties with them? And then telling you, oh, you don't gotta be a part of this party because we know you're gonna be static here. Like, oh, so you choosing the oppie nigga over me who brought most of your followers there. If you look at all of About Last Night followers, I promise you 80% of them followers came from me. And I put that on my dead brother. Came from me. That's without a doubt. So it's like, you feel me? That was the first straw. I still was on some loyal shit because I still want to throw parties. At the end of the day, it's helping me.
Right.
I have more parties out there.
Making money from that.
I'm making money at the end of the day, and niggas is gonna see the content.
So a quick question, right? Before I stop you for what you was talking about. You fuck with the skits more or the comedy stand-up more?
Skits. I like acting way more than stand-up.
Okay.
It's funny. But it's weird because it's like, I like telling jokes. But I don't know. It's like, I feel like I want to do something different with stand-up. I don't know how. It's just, I don't know. It's just the standing up. I might be lazy. Like, I want him to do stand-up sitting down.
Yeah.
You feel me? Just a whole show, 2 straight hours, just sitting down telling jokes. And then when I get up, it's just gonna be some animated shit. Show you how I fucked a bitch. And that's it. Like, I just want to sit and talk to niggas. I don't really like.
No funny shit though, but I ain't gonna lie, you might go start a new wave.
Cause that's, you know, something different.
Niggas got stand up, you could sit down comedy. That's different.
You know? When COVID happened, I was trying to do the
sit down comedy, man.
Bro, when COVID happened,
the shit pop off all crazy. Look, sit down comedy.
It happened here. Come on now.
Yeah, we're gonna lie.
When COVID happened, I was trying to tell niggas we gotta do like stand up through the streaming, like going live and do stand up shows. I was trying to get niggas to link up with.
That's how that shit was. COVID was a lot of. It was a lot of money. It was
definitely, and that's when I had to learn a different lifestyle. Definitely had to learn a different lifestyle. Yes, I was not gonna let go of that.
All dots wasn't connected. That's what I'm gonna say. All dots wasn't connected.
Hey, I wasn't doing parties, so I had to get that money. I said, wait, there's money out here that don't involve throwing a party. I don't gotta DM no one.
So when you went through the situation with son, That's what made you just stop.
Nah, I kept fucking with them, but then I started beefing with more niggas because it was like a domino effect. It's like
so once you stop beefing with him, you start beefing with other niggas in the same thing? In the same what's this called?
Party environment.
Yeah, okay.
Cause it's
now
not,
what's the
they're gonna say, oh, he was a broke nigga at the time, he was probably just hating. But I was a broke nigga for a year before that. Like I got kicked out a year before that, so I wasn't just hating. There's gonna be Playboy Just, pussy nigga. You feel me? Like if I'm already broke a year before that and I'm throwing parties, why the fuck I'm waiting now to talk some shit? Like, no, nigga, I've been had some. I'm fucking bitches that they was fucking and that was eating at them. Like real shit. And I'm seeing the text messages. So it's like at the time I'm not going on live arguing with them saying, oh, I saw the text where you were mad, or the bitch is in the crib right now. She just sucked me and Keith up. And she just told us, you know, that you don't like me because I'm a bum and da 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 da. But I could have did all that. Put the bitch on live. Hey Bree, ain't this the? I could have did all that, but I didn't. Because at the end of the day,
not Bree.
Bro, y'all probably know her. Her name is Bree. Like, she's a hoe.
I don't know who it is. I'm just saying. I just heard the name, so I said.
There's so many Brees that just give it up. It's like, it's so hard. It's so hard. You hear Bree, you start thinking it's one of yours. That bitch got a tattoo? Where? Oh, alright. Never mind. Wrong Bree. I was about to pull this bitch right now. See, I told your bitch ass you was a hoe. Shotty came was talking about you, wasn't he? I'm telling you, when Shotty came drop that Bree, niggas was calling it. Who you talking about, bitch? Cause you been listening to that nigga all the time. I know it.
It's a movie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to keep my composure. This shit got me laughing.
Real shit. And it's funny because this Bree bitch, I'm talking about fuck mad celebrities. I'm talking. She was in the.
What?
I can't do that. I can't say the celebrities' names. I can't say the celebrities'
Bree, you might get a clip. I ain't gonna lie. He said, "Who is Bree?"
Just know she's not a liar. So when it came to like the Oppie shit, I knew she wasn't lying. Okay. Because of the shit I had seen before. Like, she was a bitch that had some proof of point. You know, I'm fucking here. You know? So when she was on her, oh, you know who talking shit about you, Nah, you lying. Here. Oh, damn. Tough. That's crazy. He just got kicked out. Like, this is when he got kicked out of his party team, or their party team just, like, dispersed, so he was on his own, and he needed about last night to help him throw parties. So it's like, you talking shit about me because I'm fucking a bitch? You fucking? Alright, cool. Long story short, nothing happened. Nigga copped the plea, niggas never fall, blah, blah, blah. He tried to have some Brooklyn niggas call, like, one of my mans. My mans called me. Niggas knew what was up. Niggas didn't know me. Like, niggas knew me as the bum nigga that's coming into a party room. You know, certain dumb niggas didn't know me. All my friends already knew me from Long Island, da-da-da. But those Queens niggas, like that group, they didn't know me. So they didn't know who I was connected to. They didn't know da-da-da. So they was looking at me as a pussy bum nigga. So I had to just learn, like, we do pop-ups. We gon' do what we need to do. And that's just gonna be it. You feel me? And then certain other niggas just took, it's just what it is. Certain niggas took the bandwagon route. These two bum-ass niggas. You feel me? That's how they looked at it. Two bum-ass niggas hate. And alright, we two bum-ass niggas, we gonna pull up and hate. We still gonna throw parties and we still gonna fuck your bitch. But next time we see you, make sure you have them hands up. And they never had the hands up. Long story short, my son Keith's Entertainment, he beat up Rob in Prospect Park.
Rob who?
Rob got him for the love of Rob.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
he beat him up in Prospect Park. I think I got a video.
You don't got the video.
No, not the fight. Hold on. I know all his men, so it's not even. Yeah, my son, you feel me? Like, yeah, I know all his mans. It wasn't like, it was this, I know all his mans. I know Sticks, like, I know all the niggas. And it's funny because, like, I was cool with some of them niggas until that happened. That happened, and it was, then I tell you, y'all can't beef, and it's, who the fuck are you talking to? You're not my dad. This nigga was on live calling me a bum-ass nigga with this, that, and the third. I'ma check him. I don't care if we're mans. You're not gonna tell me, oh, I told y'all dead that shit. He didn't call you a bum on live. And I understand it's words, but I grew up a silver spoon. So when I turned into a bum, a homeless nigga, I didn't know the feeling of a nigga calling me a bum. So the first time a nigga did, I'm breaking his jaw. You feel me? And I'm in Brooklyn where niggas around me is not for nothing. So it's like, you're not gonna be a pussy Long Island nigga. You gonna
be with it, right? So you hanging with us, you got to get down.
You gotta understand, you're not gonna live on this block unless you know. And that's just what it was. And niggas had to learn that. And it's just weird because he's friends, like, these niggas, half of the niggas I got problems with his friends with my family, bro. So it's like, if it really can get there, it can.
But really, probably not gonna
It's not.
Get there.
It's not. That's why I be having my phone with it. I just talk my shit on the gram, because it's like, bro, y'all had so much fun calling me a bum on live. I'm gonna have so much fun now. Because now I'm not a bum, now I'm getting money. Now I'm good. looking for an apartment, about to find, you know, a new apartment. Me and Keith is doing great things right now. You feel me? Business, credit score been a 750. Mama had my credit score 750 since high school. So you feel me? It's like I was beefing with niggas who was calling me a bum, but at the end of the day, my credit score, I could have went to a bank and took out some banks. I ain't a dumb nigga. That's fine. So I was the bum ass nigga, and that was partially the decline of MontdadTV, the beef. Because you're the comedy guy. What is all of this now? You've been doing skits every day. Now this is a whole nother side. So it's like I didn't look at it from that standpoint. Fans. You forgot. You got other 9,000. Then I'm posting like naked bitches. Gram get deleted. It was a lot of shit.
So let's talk about that.
It was a lot of shit.
On your third gram. How does that feel, bro? So the first gram you was talking earlier, you said it was at 9, like basically right under 10K. Basically 10K. We're gonna call it 10K. 10K. Because I ain't gonna lie, if I got $9,600 in my pocket, I got 10K on me. Nobody can tell me I got 10K on me, right? Whatever, right? So we gonna call it 10K, right? But how was that? Because I know now on social media,
nigga,
I believe in this point.
I did a show with Shiggy, Rob, Fatboy SSC, Keys. We called him Biggs. He was like 6 feet, mad big. Bro, I'm talking like Vic. This guy Vic, like, bro, we used to be cool. Like
Vic is that's him. Oh, that's not?
Nah, that's the other nigga. The why the fuck you lying?
Yeah,
think about that nigga. It was cool though, cause that nigga from Queens too. If I'm not mistaken. No, you think of Rennie. Rennie is cool too. My man Stone actually was in one of Rennie's skits. Oh, Rennie went to I think Brooklyn College with Vic too. If I'm not mistaken.
That's mad.
So it's like, bro,
Queens, that's how New York is though in general.
Bro, all the New York comedians at
somebody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. So New York is small. We're gonna get back like that.
I'm talking. We had a show at Adelphi. All the comedians. Like we were all good at one point. I don't know. A lot of shit happens with pride and but you know that's just how the game go. But that shit hurt, bro. They deleted my shit. When I say the respect, that's when I learned like clout actually does get you somewhere. I didn't know that because I'm throwing parties, throwing skits. I'm thinking everything I'm getting is normal.
Niggas no face.
You feel me? I'm thinking like, oh, this ain't even enough. You feel me? Niggas is doing.
And that's scary. The time we live in, like people will really know your face. And I'm thinking, Ram get deleted. They looking at you like nobody or something. Yo. I mean, I never went through it, but I believe it. I ain't gonna lie. I really believe it. That's a scary time we live in. I ain't gonna lie.
Imagine you beefing with popular niggas who's getting money. You're broke. You're funny, but you just lost your club. What you doing?
You don't got no say so no more.
Ain't nobody give a fuck about what you gotta say. And I had to go through that, bro. That shit was fucking with my mental too. Bro, that abandonment shit, that shit fucks with your mental, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I felt like I was like losing myself. I didn't give a fuck. Like, I made another gram, but then I didn't give a fuck about comedy. I was more outside.
How you felt about that? Like when you felt like you were losing your shit, what was your response to that? And how you feel about mental health?
Mental health is important, bro. Depression is crazy.
Mental health is important. I ain't gonna lie.
Depression is crazy.
So check on your people. Everybody check on your people, and don't think everybody's as tough as you think. You know what I mean? Like, cause our exterior is super tough. Exterior is Teflon. You know what I'm saying? Shit don't go through fire. But inside, you gotta realize it's 90% mental and 10% physical. So that 10% could be 10. Okay. But the 90 could be at 15 right now. So he really at 25%. And you thinking he at 100. So just make sure you remember that.
Like being that, I felt like when I lost my gram, right? And I felt like everybody basically turned their back, right? Because it's like I'm already not with my family. It's only me and Keys. The gram not fucking with me. I'm hitting bitches up to try to build my gram back that was already in more than one skit, and they moving funny. Like my party team kind of moving funny because you lost your gram. You not the same amount we needed. Who's doing? You can't access. You feel me? So it's like niggas. I felt like niggas turning their back, and that's when I felt like I was turning into someone who like. You know, like when you growing up, your parents don't want you to be a certain type of person. I felt like I was turning into someone they didn't want me to be. And I never was that person, but now they could finally be like, this is what I didn't want you to turn into. And that's what I was turning into because of all that shit.
So you ain't like who you was becoming?
Bro, I didn't. I had to really like, bro, but it took like a year, bro. I ain't gonna hold that shit is a year. Different jobs.
You versus yourself.
Really though. I'm just angry at niggas.
That's part of manhood, though. I want to say that too. I feel like part of manhood is at some point. I don't care if you rich at 21.
Real shit.
You know what I mean? Some people's blessed, I get it, but even that person that might have got rich at 21, young, at 20 and maybe 19, they might have went through some of them. You You get what I'm trying to say? The moments where it's like, damn, like I just gotta face it. Like this is growing pains. You get what I'm trying to say? And then maybe that next year, that next 2 years, it just popped off. But you just gotta go through it. It's, you know what I'm saying?
Real
That's
shit.
part of manhood. I ain't even gonna lie. You can't escape it. So, but what you got coming up next though? Like what you got?
So I got more skits or whatever. Fuck Instagram, like that's what I've been on. Like I'm gonna always have like little skits just for Instagram, but I'm on my 3rd TV show that I wrote.
Oh, word?
Yeah, so I wrote 2 TV shows so
That's
far.
tough.
One is like the official Click Remote TV show. It's like some real shit. It's like that shit like BMF with a click remote basically.
Oh, word?
Yeah, like imagine you in all them situations and it's funny because the nigga, like the main character basically, he starts off homeless. So it's like I kind of put like my life kind of in there with the main character.
And
I'm trying to start filming that by next year.
Maybe we can get KJ.
Yeah.
Direct that. We could do some big things.
Yeah,
we can put a little budget together. We get some people to come together. We get some investors. We do something big.
You understand? Because I want it to be official, and I know you definitely need some bands for that.
For
so
sure.
I definitely,
for sure.
want to make sure. That's what I'm saying next year. So I give myself enough time. I got a year. I got no excuses. You feel me? At least.
Anything is possible.
Yeah.
As long as you playing, you gotta prepare for your goals. You can't just set goals. You can set goals, but you gotta prepare for them too. Every goal, my goals ain't easy, so I set goals to prepare for them. Like, what do I gotta do to get to that goal? Like,
well, that's true. A man without a plan is a fool.
for sure.
Real shit, man. Real shit, man.
Yeah, you fail to plan. What they say? You fail to plan, then you prepare to fail. If you fail to plan, then you prepare to fail. Okay. But so you said you got the shows coming up, right?
Yeah, so I got the shows, and then like more business oriented shit, trying to get the
You
studio,
got your consulting thing going on,
shit like that.
You still got the slow bop going on.
Yeah.
Everybody, like I told y'all, on YouTube, go tap into that slow bop the video.
I'm actually looking for people to join the company. Like,
yeah,
you see how like 50 Cent, Jay-Z gave 50%. Ace, and like I'm trying to find some investors. They see the vision. If they see the vision, think about it. I get the film studio, I can film the TV show, do everything, And I just flood everything in 1 year. Every avenue you look is slow bop with my dad, you feel me? I got artists, you feel me? Music, it's in the 30 studio, and then obviously I'm gonna put damn near everybody in New York in the show. Like I'm not just trying to get the famous. Like there's obviously people here with talent who didn't get vaccinated, so they can't be a casting.
We gotta connect some dots.
You feel me? Definitely.
That's a whole different talk. That's like an off-camera talk.
Yeah.
We're not even gonna do that one on the podcast. That's so it's coming up.
Yeah, that's coming up.
Brody got the movie.
And casting.
The show's coming up. Casting.
I'm signing up. No, I'm signing up for castings.
Yeah.
I'm about to sign up.
Start trying to get more booking for acting gigs.
Cause they just lifted that vaccine.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like my son will do a great script, a great role. I feel like give him a rom-com, give him a fucking a comedy thriller, give him. Yeah. He said give him all of them type. I think he gonna go crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. But
fun in that shit.
I'm about to say, bro, it was definitely a pleasure.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
You know what I'm saying? This is a funny man right here. You know what I'm saying? This is a great episode. Y'all here with us at Culturally Organic. We gonna finish it out. I got 5 culture questions for you.
Oh, that's fine.
So that's how we gonna finish it out. We always gotta finish it out.
Let the
ladies
with
the 5 culture questions.
Slow bop or no bop. You know what I mean?
Alright, so the first culture question I got is who's the GOAT, right? So we just said Braun just scored, you know what I mean? A couple nights ago, Braun just took number 1. And shout out to my son Braun. I mean, I ain't gonna do my votes because I don't want nobody to get biased, you know what I'm saying, right? But who's your GOAT? We're gonna go Braun, Kobe, or MJ? Who you go?
That's not fair.
It's tough. It gotta be tough culture question, though it's not right.
When you're a real true basketball player.
Okay, talk to me.
And then if you're a real true basketball analyst, right? Don't you have to look at positions as well?
Kind of. But I'm going position, but I'm going overall. We put
because if you think about it, LeBron will play the 3 and the 4, but he can play all 5.
I'm gonna simplify it for you, right? We're not talking about 5-on-5. I'm talking about
1-on-1,
all around. No, not even all around. I'm talking about all around.
All around.
Kind of 1-on-1 in a sense. All around. Who has the best defense? Who scores the best? Who's the best team player? And who has the highest IQ? And then I'm talking about Common in a one-on-one, if we put them all on the court, who's gonna cook who?
Right.
I know that's different from the 5-on-5, so that's tough. But who's your GOAT?
All right,
who you gonna put your money on? That's what I want to know. Who you gonna put your money on?
I would say
we got Kobe right there. Be careful.
I know. I would have to put my money, obviously, and I'm gonna have to say obviously because Jordan never lost in the finals. So what that says is when the going gets tough, when it really matters, when the pressure's on the line,
Put it on JL.
you have to put it on Jordan. The nigga never lost. And think about it. When he left, that was when Hakeem got his 2 rings. When he came back, that nigga said, "Give me 3 more." Like that nigga, like that's different. You feel me? Kobe that lost in the finals. LeBron lost a lot in the finals. Now, LeBron's my favorite basketball player because I think he's the best all-around basketball player. But I don't think he's the GOAT because of that reason. Because like you said, it's a team player.
Right.
That team needed the wins.
Right.
Jordan
came in, got them wins. Okay, so you going with MJ? All right, that's the first.
But all-around player, you gotta say LeBron because it's like the motherfucker do it all.
I ain't gonna lie.
Kobe is doing 2, 3, 4 assists.
You.
But he's a dog.
Kobe doing 2, 3.
He's a
Kobe
dog.
giving you 81.
And then telling you about
you 81.
Bro, he's giving you 81 and then telling you about your
He
game.
don't gotta pass the ball. Just
At
pass
all.
the
That's
ball.
what, you feel me? That's why it's like, that's
Look,
hard, bro.
Look at my son, he got the rock in his hand.
Real
Look.
shit. And then it's funny because he'll have 81 and then tell you about your game with 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Like, yeah, I knew you was gonna do that spinning it back, so that's why I had tucked under. I've been watching you, kid.
Look, alright, so look, this is the second culture question, right? What's your favorite show? We gonna go Martin or Fresh Prince?
Martin.
Okay, that was easy.
I don't mean to disrespect Will, but like, come on.
I think I agree on that one.
Come
I
on.
don't want to be biased, but I think I agree.
What?
Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna say mine. I'm edit that out. You feel me? If I could, edit that out, right? Alright, so
Will ain't it?
the third question, right, is Jordans or Yeezys? Would you rather have your whole closet full of Yeezys? I'm talking about 700s. I'm talking about 750s. I'm talking about the Yeezy boots. I'm talking about the big Yeezys. I'm talking about
It's like,
the basketball
honestly,
Yeezys.
I'm gonna say Jordans, but like spiritually and culturally, I have to say Yeezy.
Okay, I respect.
Because Jordan honestly don't really give a fuck about it. When you be real, you know he don't really fuck with us.
Everybody say that. That's kind of
He
that's
fuck with us,
what's
but he don't fuck with us.
Alright,
But
so
the ones, like,
you gonna go? So what you would go? You would go? You saying Yeezy?
I'm saying Yeezy, but like real shit, I can't go outside without some ones.
So you gonna really go Jordan? And when you thinking Yeezy for the culture, but when it's time to get fly, you going to OJO? I respect it.
There's so much.
It's 2 more. That's 2 more tough ones for you. Look, this one is food, right? You gonna go Spanish food, Caribbean, Jamaican food, you know, Haitian food, African food, right? Caribbean food, soul food, right? Chinese food or Italian food?
That's not fair. I love me some food.
We got 5 culture questions. That's tough. It's gonna be tough for
That's
everybody.
fucked up, cause it's like,
I'ma ask
if I say
everybody
something
the same
outside the culture, I'm wrong. It's like, nigga, y'all know y'all be like, oh, take me to go to Thai food. Bitch, what you know about Thai food? I'm gonna have to go with Caribbean.
Okay.
Cause it keeps your bones strong. It gives you the muscle just in case. Like sushi be alright, but if you want to go to sleep real quick, eat you some rice and peas. Oh yeah, that. Oh shit. What? You getting the itis, nigga? Real shit.
Alright, it's the last one. We're gonna finish it up right here.
Oh,
We're gonna go Xbox or PlayStation?
Damn.
Or culture question?
Xbox. You gotta go Xbox.
Xbox.
They say like PlayStation got better graphics or whatever.
You Xbox and
Xbox. I had Xbox all my life. The first one, the
I kinda
360.
did both. I've been going back and forth.
Oh, you was a KD ass nigga.
I've been treating them. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie with the games. I ain't gonna lie. Look, I'm going to Warriors. I'm going to Suns. Look, I might ball in BK for a little bit.
Ain't it funny though how Brooklyn played Suns last night?
That is.
And then the trade literally happened
right.
a couple hours later. I felt like KD got on the bus with them. He was like, you know they about to trade me in 2 hours. I might as well just head back to check. I ain't gonna play for no. I can put my bags in there. You feel me? Like, that shit crazy.
Look, but man, this was a great interview.
Respectfully.
It's your boy Fresh. We here with MontdadTV, Mr. Slow Bop himself.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying? We out of here. It's Culturally Organic. We out.
Boom!